Alright, so what is going on, guys? It is Noah here, and I'm back bringing you guys another new video. And for today's video, Legends Arceus actually got a free update today, as well as a bunch of other Pokemon announcements that were pretty crazy, like Generation 9 and stuff like that. But in this free Legends Arceus update, they actually added a new outbreak method, and instead of it being a normal outbreak where there's only like one Pokemon at a time on each of the little areas, there's actually like a ton. And obviously they're shiny huntable and stuff like that. And in these new outbreaks, there's actually also Pokemon who weren't outbreak huntable previously, like all of the starters in the Hisui region and stuff like Spiritomb and a bunch of crazy stuff like that. And I figured I can make a little video here showing what I think is the best shiny hunting method on this new outbreak system so far. And just so everyone's clear, to even be able to do this outbreak method, you have to be in the post game. You don't have to catch Arceus yet, but you have to at least have Dialga and Palkia caught. So you have to see the ending credit scene. So like I said, as long as you're in the post game, you'll get this new request line. Mai or May will take you through all of the different areas for the new mass outbreaks. It takes about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, I would say. And they pretty much just teach you about the new outbreak system and stuff like that. And then once you get done with that storyline, you can start going back and pretty much shiny hunting these new outbreaks. Now I'll go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. Pretty much the method that I have been doing is I've been checking to see if there's a new mass outbreak. So I go over here. And then as you guys can see, there's two new of these mass outbreaks right here, and then a normal Pikachu one. And then now that I see these two new mass outbreaks, I'm going to back out, and then I'm going to save right here in front of the gate. And then now once we've saved, I'm going to go through, and we'll just go to this one to start us off. You can go to any camp, it doesn't really matter. And then once you guys load in here, don't save again like the older outbreak method. I know the original outbreak method we would save now that we're at the camp, but don't save just yet. So then we're going to go and talk to Mai and her Munchlax and give them the berries. Like I said, make sure you don't save before you do this. And then now Munchlax will tell you all of the different outbreaks that are here right now. So if there ends up being something on the screen that you actually want shiny, that's when I would go ahead and pin it just so you know where it's at. So for example, we'll just do this Shinx. And then after that, you can start heading over to the outbreak. So I'm going to teleport here just so it's a little easier for us. And then start heading towards the outbreak that you want shiny. So we're now pulling up towards the Shinx outbreak. Obviously, there's nothing shining just yet. But then once you get here, it's pretty much like a normal outbreak. You're going to go catch all the Pokemon until there's none left. So like I said, as you guys can see, pretty much just a normal outbreak at this point. And we're going to see if they're still spawning in. And there might just be this last guy, so we'll catch him just in case. As you can see, we caught all the Pokemon, and you get that little notification at the top saying that outbreak is done for. So if there wasn't anything else here that you guys wanted, for example, if we were just really determined to get that Shinx, I would go ahead and close the game and reset now. And then, like I said in the beginning, we saved at the gate, so we're going to go back to the gate. And then this is the one we went to before. So if we actually want to go there again, we can go here again. The Shinx was near the summit camp. But I will tell you guys that even though we save at the gate in Jubilife, every mass outbreak encounter is predetermined. So whichever one of these were Shinx was already predetermined to be shiny. So even if we go back to that same Shinx and catch all of them once again, none of them will pop up shiny again, because all the spawns for the big mass outbreaks are already predetermined even at the gate. So what we can do here, even though we're at this same one, we can go back to Mai and figure out what's under all the question marks again. And you can still choose another one of these to go shiny hunt, because obviously we only checked if the Shinx was shiny, and none of those Shinx were shiny at the outbreak. So no matter what, this Shinx is always not going to be shiny because we saved at the gate, obviously. But for example, I didn't check this Elekid, I didn't check this Gligar right here. So we can go check any of these we wanted. So the main reason I resetted at this Shinx once I got done catching everything was to get all my items back. So obviously, if you don't really care about that and don't mind rebuying all your items every time, then obviously you didn't have to reset after that Shinx. But so I got all my items back, all my Pokeballs, all my smoke bombs and stuff that I used. And then we can go ahead and check another one of these. We can go check this Voltorb if we wanted. And yeah, we can pretty much shiny check all of these using this method if you really wanted to, and see if there's anything shiny here. But instead of me shiny checking all of these for you guys, there's nothing I really want on this map yet. So we're going to go ahead and reset the game again. And then when we load back in here, we're going to go check out the other mass outbreak that we didn't check out the first time. And the reason I always reset this is so we can get our berries back from after talking to May and the Munchlax. Mostly because those berries aren't purchasable in game. So instead of me farming them every time I want to go look at what's in the mass outbreak, I'd rather just reset and see if there's anything I actually want before I save and commit to that, right? So obviously, I didn't mention this in the beginning, but for this method, you're obviously going to want autosave turned off. All right, so for example, we didn't go to this one yet, so we're going to go here. Like I said, doesn't matter which camp. Now that we're loaded in here, going to go talk to Mai again, give Munchlax these berries, and now obviously we can see everything that is here for the outbreaks. And if you guys want to know, these ones with the sparkle, it doesn't actually mean there's a shiny Pokemon there. I know there's a big misconception right now that people think that these two, for example, would have a guaranteed shiny Pokemon. That's actually not true. What that means is there's actually a second wave after you catch the first initial Pokemon at the outbreak. And the second wave can either be an evolution of this Pokemon. For example, maybe this Brattle, the second wave would be all Torterras, or the second wave could be Alpha Pokemon, and stuff like that. So not only do you get more encounters at these sparkly ones, but you have a chance of getting something else related to that Pokemon. And then there's another one that pops up too that isn't sparkles. It's actually, there's a berry icon next to the Pokemon like that instead of a sparkle. And the berry one, every time you catch a Pokemon from that outbreak, you get a berry that you can feed Munchlax, because like I said, they aren't purchasable. And I think for this one, we'll go ahead and just do an easy one. I'm going to go ahead and try my luck with this Budew shiny. So the Budew is here. Obviously, there's not a shiny yet, but we're going to go ahead and catch all of these guys. And that might be it for these guys. This guy wants to stick. Yeah, and as you guys can see, we caught all the Budew here. And unfortunately, none of them were shiny. But if you wanted to, you can keep going around and checking all of these. There is a time limit, so eventually the rain is going to stop and all the outbreaks are going to go away. But like I said, if you don't care about your items, you can go ahead and move on to the next outbreak right here and see if this one's shiny. And you can just keep going around all of these outbreaks until the timer finally runs out and all the outbreaks go away. Like I said, if you do care about your items, I would go ahead and reset right now. This is when I would close the game and start over again. And then I would move on to the next one personally. But in my opinion, this is probably the best way to hunt these outbreaks on the new Legends Arceus update. So just for a quick summary for everybody, save at the gate when you get a big mass outbreak. Go to the camp and talk to Mai, reveal all of the outbreaks to you so you can see which ones you have to choose from. Go check out the ones that you want to see if there's a shiny there. If there's no shiny there, close your game and reset it. And then for example, if there was no shiny Pokemon here that you wanted, once you reset your game again, if neither of these two massive outbreaks had a Pokemon that you actually wanted to shiny hunt, what I would do is just go to a random location that isn't one of the outbreak locations, and then once you get here, just go back to Jubilife in hopes of a new massive outbreak spawning. And then there is a normal outbreak here, but not a bigger one that was in the new update today. So then, like I said, just go to a new camp and then head back to Jubilife once again. And then here we go. As you guys can see, we have a brand new massive mass outbreak here that we could go ahead and shiny hunt. So now that we got a new mass outbreak, I would go ahead and save at the gate once again. We're going to save. And then I would head up to the new outbreak. And then we would head to one of these camps and check if any of those outbreaks were a shiny Pokemon that we wanted to catch. And actually with these new massive outbreaks, like I said in the beginning, there's some Pokemon that had never been in outbreaks before that are now outbreak huntable. Some right off the bat that are very desirable is all the Hisui starters are now outbreak huntable, which before, getting a shiny or a alpha version of those ones were really difficult. And also a pretty rare one that I've actually seen is Spiritomb. So Spiritomb is now outbreak huntable as well for a shiny. That shiny was really hard to get in the game before today. So if you guys just want to keep resetting and find the starters, find Spiritomb, stuff like that, like I said, just follow what I said in this video. But other than that, you guys, like I said, I think this is the best way to shiny hunt these new outbreaks and the new Pokemon Legends Arceus update. If this did help you guys out, feel free to leave a like on the video. It really does help me out a lot. And if you enjoyed the video enough, feel free to subscribe. I'm a new Pokemon channel. I'd really appreciate the support. We do a lot of Legends Arceus videos and shiny hunting videos in general if you guys are interested in that. I'm also going to be live streaming the new Legends Arceus update over on my Twitch stream today. So if you guys want to go to the top link in the description, that is my Twitch. We stream every other day. As well as we're going to be opening up some new Pokemon cards on stream today as well if you guys are interested in that. But other than that, you guys, that is going to do it for me here today. Hope you guys did enjoy that. Hopefully it was helpful to some of you guys, and good luck on all your shiny hunts out there. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.